I still am on the forgiveness thing, everybody. So hang in here with me. So these are some questions that came to me just before I did the last talk about forgiveness. Do you know when you are wrong? And what keeps you from apologizing? Do you know when you're wrong? And when you don't apologize, what's going on with you? That's just a repeat of the same thing. I just wanted to reiterate it. Why do you need the other person to apologize to you before you consider forgiving them or letting go? Why do you need an apology? Just ask yourself. Now, I'm not being philosophical. I'm asking you to ask yourself. And finally, why is it that you need to hang on to something when someone has done something to you? Some things are easier to let go than others. So ask yourself this question about the things that you find it hard to let go of. So let me start there. What is the importance of that thing? What is the importance of that thing, the thing that you cannot let go of? What do you think I have to say, what are you afraid of? Or what fear is it surrounding? And what do you stand to gain by hanging on to whatever that thing is? So not the thing that they did, but your response to it. Let me just give a quick example. I grew up around adults who favored other children over me. And it was not my immediate family, it was my extended family. I mentioned this the other day. And as I look back over my life, and it was really painful for me. I think I may have been, it was after the 7th grade that stopped bothering me and I stopped caring about it. But I didn't stop caring about it in my heart and in my spirit, because when I started to teach graduate school, and I'm in my 40s now, when that was happening, started to teach the diversity class, and all that class became about inclusion. And it wasn't until some years later that I realized that my heart about that was because of the way I was treated when I was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or when I say treated, how adults treated other children right there in front of me better than what they were treating me. And so while I let it go in the moment, and I did lament and cry about it, but I realized later in my life, I began to make inclusion my thing because I did not want anybody to feel like that. And of course, I didn't know that's what I was doing. I just realized it later that became my thing because of the way I was treated. So that would have been an example of something that's difficult to let go of. If somebody mistreats me or excludes me, hurt my feelings in that way, then I have a hard time of letting it go. So that's why I asked the question, not just what the person did, but what it means to you that they did. Maybe that's the thing you should look at. Or if it happens to me and I cannot let it go, what is the importance am I placing on that and why? And how can I manage it differently so that I could be free? The questions are for whomever needs them, because perfect love removes fear, and God is love.